You know what I like? I like Dogman stories. You know what I don't like? I don't like people who ask, hey, but Dogman is real, but why are all the sightings of it so recent? Well, I've got a story that goes all the way back to 1962, and it's about a real-life werewolf that was seen in the woods outside of a certain Midwestern town. So journey with me back to the pre-psychedelic 60s, a time when, to be honest, many still thought it was the 50s. I still hadn't seen any hippies by that point, but I knew of a certain popular beatnik hangout on the poor side of town. All the cool cats would go there to purr their rhymes to the pretty girls. Came to listen and dig.
Hey there, doll in the gray flannel suit. Your typewriter goes clickety-clack, ain't that a hoot? Your steno pad, carbon paper, both those so neat. Your IBM Selectric, it taps out the beat.
Oh, I do love my new Selectric.
In your world of ledgers and balance sheets, I'm just a cat who digs all the beats. I'm hip to the jive, I'm cool and slick. But your world of numbers, girl, that makes me sick.
Makes you... Wait, what?
Your pencil skirt, your white blouse so crisp. Your horn-rimmed glasses, they make me lisp.
I don't wear glasses.
Your hair in a bun, your sensible shoes, oh baby, you give me the office blues.
And these shoes are not sensible.
I wanna take you to a smoky joint, where the bongos play and the points don't point. Where the coffee's black and the poetry's free, and all the cats talk about philosophy.
When does the philosophy start?
I'll read you Kerouac and Ginsberg too. I'll show you a world that is fresh and new. I'll woo you with words, I'll woo you with rhyme. I'll woo you until it's my quitting time.
Steven, you'd need a job before you could have a quitting time.
But you just giggle, and you just laugh. You think my world is no weed and all chaff. You're straight, you're square, you're oh so prim. And I'm just a beatnik who's here on your whim.
I'm here on your whim. You invited me.
So here's to Imogen, the great office queen, and her button-down world of pressed gray and long green. I'll keep my bongos, she'll keep her files, and we'll both keep walking our separate miles.
And want me to leave?
Huh? No, doll, I don't want you to leave.
You just said we should walk our separate miles. Listen to me, mister, you can't break up with me. We've never even had a single date.
Well, what if I walk you home? Then could I break up with you?
Steven, I guarantee that if you walk me home, I'll break up with you.
It's a deal. I'll get your coat.
I didn't wear a coat. It's summer.
Oh, good. Then I don't have to tip the chick in the coat room. Let's split.
So I can tell that's not your first poem, huh?
Nah. I write poems all the time. I'm a genius at it, honestly.
Oh, I admire an honest man.
Me too. I don't want to brag, but even my name means poetry. Or speech, at least. What's your name mean, Imogen?
My name just means me.
Don't be obtuse, my muse. Every name has a meaning, so what's yours?
Imogen just means a young woman. That's me.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying there. Wow, the road to your place is sort of dark and creepy. You aren't Dracula's daughter or something, are you?
I don't know why you put me down all the time. The only reason I agreed to meet you at the club was because you reminded me of Riff from West Side Story.
Riff? Is that Russ Tamblyn or the other guy?
Russ Tamblyn.
Oh, right, okay, I can see that. I don't mind that.
So who do I remind you of?
You? I don't know, let's see. Maybe like a school teacher?
Steven, why do you have to be such a Maynard G. Krabs? How are you making your footsteps so loud?
I don't know, that's a good question, doll. Wait, I'm gonna try an experiment. That's a monster.
That's a wolf man.
Werewolf, wolfman.
That's a monster.
Don't panic, doll. That's just what it wants us to do. let's just resume walking and act like everything's Jake.
Yep, Jake.
J-K-L-M-N-O-P.
We're as cool as cucumbers.
Frozen pickles, the kind that tickles.
He's still following us, isn't he?
Hang on, let's check. Yeah, he's still right behind us.
Well, aren't you gonna do something?
Me? Why don't you do something?
I don't know, maybe it's because I'm not the man?
Alright, that's a good point.
So what are you gonna do?
Let's see. What would Kerouac do?
You'd probably recite poetry at the monster. Oh, Stephen, don't do what Kerouac would do. Do something to save us.
Well, gee, doll, alright. I'm trying to think of what I can remember about werewolves, you know?
They eat people. That's the only important part.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, let me think a second. Oh, okay, I got it. Hang on. I extol thee, foul demon. In the name of the great God Almighty, I beseech you, and ramificate you. Go back to whence you came from, unholy sepulcher.
I don't think you used that word correctly.
Which word?
I'm not even sure where to begin.
Look, he's leaving. It worked.
Wow, Stephen, you're amazing. I didn't even know you carried a cross with you.
Well, it's for good luck. My grandma gave it to me.
Oh, that's so sweet, your grandma.
Yeah, well, I didn't know you'd think it was such a big deal.
A nice evening, folks.
Yes, officer, same to you.
Oh yeah, same to you, Fuzz. So what was I saying, doll?
How much you love your grandma and how you want to get married and settle down as soon as you've gotten a good job.
I was saying that.
And so I let them go back to thinking that beatnik had rescued the girl. In truth, that werewolf fled because he saw me coming, and he knew I was the first and then only werewolf hunter on the police force anywhere in the Midwest. And about that would be getting into other stories. And this video is about the girl and the beatnik. If you want to hear more stories, I can be bribed into talking, you know. Until then, everything I know is locked up inside this 88-year-old brain. And the only other one that knows the truth about the Midwestern Dogman is the Midwestern Dogman himself.
Watch out for the Wolfman child. He is evil, he is wild. Oh, sing me a song of Godzilla Tim, for I can ne'er hear too much of him. He's as kind a gentleman as there can be, and a big grateful thank you goes from me to him. Thank you, Godzilla Tim! And now here's Henry, who is a ledge.
Thanks, Biggie. And thanks to all of you for watching this far. If you liked it, please click like. If you'd like to see more of our work, please subscribe. And also click that bell icon if you'd like to be notified when we put out a new episode. To become an executive producer, you can donate to us through the thanks button under each of our videos or through our paypal.me/PeterBernard209 page. To receive cool perks like secret uncensored Dogman episodes far too wild to ever run on this channel, you can become a YouTube channel member by clicking the join button. Or join our PayPal subscribers club at peterbernard.com. Joining either at the $3 a month level or above gets you access to our over 25 hours of secret uncensored Dogman stories available nowhere else. Do you have a scary story about Dogman or some other kind of high strangeness that happened to you? Let us know by emailing us at scarystoriesnyc@gmail.com or by leaving us a voicemail message at 804-LA-SCARY. You may need to call back on that when it cuts off after I think 3 minutes. And if you don't want to do any of that stuff, thank you for simply watching to the end. Good night, and have a scary tomorrow.
Come back for more scary stories.